The Arizona Diamondbacks are facing a tense moment as their ace pitcher, Corbin Burnes, is set to undergo an MRI on his elbow following an early exit from Sunday's game. The concern around Burnes' health stems from an incident in the fifth inning, when he suddenly signaled discomfort and was pulled from the mound. Burnes, who was a major offseason acquisition, signed a 6-year, $210 million contract with the Diamondbacks, and expectations have been sky-high for him to lead their pitching staff. Known for his durability and effectiveness, he has been a model of consistency, reliably starting at least 28 games each season over the past 4 years. His performance on Sunday before the injury was impressive. Burnes held the Washington Nationals scoreless through the first 4 innings, showing the dominance that earned him the National League Cy Young Award in 2021. His sharp control and power pitching were on full display, silencing the Nationals' lineup. However, things took a sudden turn in the fifth inning. With 2 outs and a runner on base, Burnes gave up a line drive single to C.J. Abrams. Immediately afterward, he motioned toward the dugout and requested an athletic trainer, clearly signaling he was in pain. After the game, Burnes spoke candidly about the discomfort in his elbow. He described a sensation of tightness that he had never experienced before. His velocity dropped noticeably, and control of his pitches waned, leading him to make the tough decision to exit the game early to avoid worsening the injury. Burnes' injury has put a spotlight on the Diamondbacks' pitching future. With a major investment made in him, the team will be watching closely to understand the extent of the damage and what the recovery timeline might look like. The MRI will provide critical information. This setback is especially frustrating given Burnes' recent history. Over the past few years, he has been a workhorse for his teams, consistently delivering quality starts and anchoring the rotation. His ability to stay healthy and perform at a high level was a key factor in the Diamondbacks' decision to bring him on board. The Diamondbacks' pitching staff relies heavily on Burnes, and his absence could have ripple effects throughout the rotation. Coaches, teammates, and fans are all hoping for positive news once the MRI results come in. Burnes' approach to the game has always been professional and focused. Even in the face of injury, he made the responsible call to step off the mound rather than risk further damage. His comments after the game showed a level of maturity and awareness that bodes well for his recovery. The timing of this injury is unfortunate, coming so early in the season when teams are just settling into their grooves. The Diamondbacks were looking to build momentum with Burnes as a leader on the mound, and now that path faces uncertainty. Medical staff and trainers will be working diligently to assess the injury. Elbow problems can range from minor inflammation to more serious structural damage requiring extended rest or surgery, so the situation remains cautious but serious. Burnes' history as a durable pitcher gives some hope that this injury could be managed effectively. His conditioning and experience with high innings pitched have so far helped him avoid major setbacks. The Diamondbacks organization has been quick to support Burnes, emphasizing their commitment to his health and long-term success. They understand that protecting their star pitcher is paramount, even if it means short-term sacrifices. The reaction from fans has been one of concern mixed with optimism. Burnes' performance has been a bright spot, and many hope that this injury is just a temporary hurdle. Analysts will be watching closely, comparing Burnes' injury to similar cases among pitchers in recent years. Elbow issues have become a major focus in baseball, with teams investing more in prevention and recovery. The mental side of this injury cannot be overlooked. For a player like Burnes, who thrives on control and precision, dealing with pain and uncertainty can be a difficult adjustment. As the team awaits the MRI results, the emphasis will be on clear communication and careful management. The Diamondbacks have the resources to give Burnes the best chance at a full recovery. This injury also raises questions about workload and pitching mechanics. Coaches may review his pitching style and usage to see if any adjustments can help reduce the risk of future problems. Despite the setback, Burnes remains a key figure in the Diamondbacks' plans. His talent and leadership are invaluable, and the team is likely to rally around him during this challenging time. The impact of Burnes' injury extends beyond just the pitching staff. The entire team feels the pressure of losing a top performer and must adapt quickly to maintain competitiveness. Burnes' reputation as a fierce competitor means he will likely approach his rehabilitation with determination and focus. His track record suggests a strong commitment to coming back stronger. Medical experts will likely monitor his progress closely, tailoring treatment and recovery plans to his specific needs. This individualized approach can make a big difference in outcomes. The Diamondbacks front office will be involved in all stages of the process, balancing short-term roster needs with long-term goals involving Burnes. This situation underscores the unpredictable nature of baseball injuries, even for the most prepared athletes. It highlights the importance of depth in a pitching roster. For now, the team, fans, and Burnes himself must take things one step at a time, focusing on accurate diagnosis and effective treatment. If the MRI reveals a minor issue, Burnes could return to the mound relatively quickly. However, more serious findings could lead to a longer road ahead. Regardless of the outcome, Burnes' professionalism and the Diamondbacks' support system will be crucial in navigating the recovery phase. The baseball community will be watching closely, rooting for a positive outcome and the return of one of the game's premier pitchers. As this story develops, updates on Burnes' condition will be closely followed by media and fans alike. For the Diamondbacks, the priority is clear: protect their investment and ensure Burnes has the best chance to regain his form. The emotional toll of injury is not often discussed but can be significant. Burnes will need support both physically and mentally as he works through this challenge. The road to recovery will involve patience, discipline, and trust in the medical team's guidance. Burnes' experience with past seasons and pressure situations will help him maintain perspective and focus during rehab. The Diamondbacks coaching staff will also need to prepare for potential adjustments in the rotation, depending on how long Burnes might be sidelined. This moment serves as a reminder of the fragility of athletic careers and the importance of health and sustained success. Burnes' teammates have expressed support and confidence in his ability to bounce back, highlighting the camaraderie within the team. The MRI results are expected to be available soon, providing clarity on the extent of the injury and next steps. The Diamondbacks' overall season strategy may be influenced by Burnes' health status, impacting pitching matchups and game planning. Fans hope to see Burnes return to the mound with the same intensity and skill that made him a Cy Young winner. Injuries are an inevitable part of sports, but how a player and team respond can define their trajectory. Burnes' early exit on Sunday was a tough blow, but it also showed his prudence in not risking more damage. The Diamondbacks now face the challenge of balancing optimism with realism as they await medical updates. Whatever the diagnosis, Burnes has proven resilience and will likely approach rehab with the same competitive spirit. His presence on the mound is not only about talent but also about leadership and inspiration for younger players. The Diamondbacks remain hopeful, knowing that many pitchers have returned successfully from elbow issues. In the meantime, the team will need to rally and adjust to maintain their competitiveness in a tough division. Burnes' injury is a stark reminder of how quickly things can change in professional sports. Yet, it also offers an opportunity to demonstrate strength, patience, and determination. As the MRI results come in, the focus will be on careful evaluation and planning the best path forward. The entire baseball community joins the Diamondbacks in wishing Corbin Burnes a swift and full recovery.